Hi guys, so this is about rules of the group, and if you're not a rules sort of person, you don't like being compliant, this is probably not the group for you. Not that I'm particularly strict and that the rules are particularly complicated, they're not, they're really straightforward, but nonetheless they are rules, and it's my group, my rules. So here we are, number one. So this is a safe space for support and coaching of people who've been brave enough to put themselves forward for it. So it's not about being judgmental of anybody else's comments, questions, concerns or whatever. I don't think for 1 minute that all of you lovely people would be nasty or judgmental, but I do feel like I have to say it. There's we always have in any group a wide range of backgrounds, frames of reference, opinions and experiences, and the whole point of personal development is to embrace and understand that other people do have different opinions and perspectives to our own. We might not like them and we don't have to like them, but respecting them is really important, and that is my rule. We respect other people's rights to their own opinions, views and perspectives. The second rule is that please do not offer unsolicited advice, feedback or criticism. If people are asking the wider group for support and feedback or constructive criticism, that's fine. Feel free to give it in a well-intentioned spirit, but don't offer it in an unsolicited manner, because to be honest, that can often be quite unhelpful to people and taken in the wrong way. My third rule is that coaching is not a quick fix, certainly not my form of coaching. This is cognitive behavioural therapy, and it is all about what the level of accountability that the person being coached puts on themselves. So, for example, I do expect you to do the task because that's why you've joined this group. However, I'm not going to stand there and wag my finger at you and say you must do these tasks. That's up to you to decide. Okay, and what I would say to you is, as with anything in life, you get out what you put in. So if you don't do the tasks, you can't expect to get anything out of it. And what I would also encourage you to do is be very public about the fact you've done the task and what you've observed from it. If it's nothing, say you've observed nothing from it. If you've observed something, tell us that you've observed something and what that something is. The next thing is please don't question or challenge what the task is, because that's not the point of this coaching program. These are methodologies that I've used many times with many coaching clients over the last few years, and I've found them to be effective. They may feel a bit clunky and a bit uncomfortable, but that's because you've never done it before, so you're learning something new. I'm happy to take questions of clarity, of course I am. If you're not sure what I mean, that's absolutely fine. Please ask me, but don't question the purpose of doing it, because I've done this many times before and I know these things work. And the final rule is managing expectations. So if you're expecting a complete 180 in terms of how you feel about your life, your health, your career or your business at the end of 5 days, that may be setting yourself unrealistic expectations. What you need to bear in mind is that cognitive behavioural therapy can take some time to sink in. It's not uncommon for people to go 6 months later after a coaching session, I now get what that conversation was about. It's not an instantaneous process. So this isn't about me feeding you kind of instant gratification, inspirational quotes. This is about feeding you exercises that will inform your thinking, maybe now, but definitely in the future. So just to manage those expectations. That's it. They're my 5 rules. So if you could respect them all, that'd be great. And we'll all get on fantastically. And let's have a great week.